So I want to take a slightly more in-depth look into the final boss fight, looking at a speedrunning context specifically for the any% category on PS2. Now on PS2 we don't have access to the pyro glitch, and frankly the best we can do is basically to do the fight casually. There's no real speed tech in this fight. It's literally just using the weapons and movement that the devs gave us and doing the best we can. And this fight ends up being all about ammo management. So the first thing that I'm going to mention is before we even get here, like usually on Ultanis, I'll just throw the bombs, like throw bomb glove ammo out as much as I can because I don't want bomb glove ammo. And that's because the more ammo we have, the less ammo is going to spawn during the fight. We want to deplete our ammo so that we can get more ammo drops here. Second thing, I filled up on ammo for the blaster and the devastator. Those are the two weapons we're going to use. And I filled up on ammo before getting here. And so the first thing I'm going to do in the fight is launch at least 6 devastator shots and then switch to the blaster and go from there. And then with that, you should get ammo spawns before the first phase is over. So let's hop into the fight itself. So here's the 6 devastator shots. I think I throw more out here. And then switch into the blaster. And notice how I'm not charging towards him. I'm not doing any crazy flips. I'm just walking. Just walking and shooting. And that's all you need to do with these weapons. Now, I'm actually going to pause it real quick. And maybe I'll actually go back. Because I could be shooting him continuously here, but I actually stop and wait because I want him to launch as many bombs as possible, because every one of those bombs breaks ammo crates, and when the ammo crates are off screen they respawn. So I was able to spawn a lot of ammo there. Now after you press the button, you're going to want to double tap R1 to hover and then hold L2 to strafe so you can keep shooting him and actually get him to break more ammo crates. And then keep strafing so you can collect the ammo that he dropped during the next phase. Now I'll tell you right now, you see all those blaster drops there. This was one of the luckiest fights I've ever had in terms of ammo spawns and him giving me bombs. And because of that, it ended up being a very quick fight, but not the quickest fight. Because one thing I did do here in this fight was I used the blaster a lot. Now the blaster is more efficient in terms of the ammo drops, but it tends to be slower in terms of DPS. The Devastator is a bit faster in terms of DPS. And actually, because I paused and went back, the timer ended up being kind of useless there. But I can tell you that was a 1 minute 33 boss fight from when I entered the arena to when I pressed the button at the end. So that was an example of basically the ideal fight, where he's giving you bombs. I was strafing to collect ammo, strafing to get him to break more ammo crates, and I didn't really have to worry about ammo at all. And that's that's the ideal boss fight, basically. Now in this fight, which is the last one I'm going to show you, this one's from my PB actually. And in this one, I did not get the luck that I was looking for. He didn't throw out any bombs during the entire fight, so I had to work a lot harder for those ammo drops. Thankfully, the ammo drops that I did get was mostly Blaster and Devastator and not so much Bomb Glove, because you can get Bomb Glove ammo drops, which suck, but you gotta deal with it sometimes, right? In any case, in this one, I didn't get the luck that I wanted, but I still managed my ammo well enough where I was just able, I had basically just enough to finish him off and still get a reasonable time. So let's take a look. Here, I think I fired exactly 6 Devastator shots before switching to the Blaster. Again, nice and calm, just walking towards him while firing off the Blaster. No need to do anything fancy. So you see the ammo crates have spawned, but no bombs means I gotta work harder for them. So once again, you press the button, hover, strafe, so this way you're able to keep dealing damage to him while he breaks the ammo crates for you. Once I run out of blaster ammo, I'm going to switch to the Devastator, and I'm going to continue hovering here and strafing, so that way I can pick up this ammo while continuing to deal damage to him. Phase 2 is already over, and I've spotted some ammo crates that he can destroy here for me. Now, once I run out of blaster ammo here, I'm basically going to be completely out of ammo. So rather than running around the arena trying to break more crates, I'm just going to open up the PDA and buy Devastator ammo. And that's totally normal, and that's probably going to happen, is you're going to buy ammo at some point. Now, there's a great example of why the Devastator is so good, because he left the arena, but we still have a way to damage him. So it's super, super important to have access to Devastator ammo, either by just having some on hand or by still having money that you can buy some in case he leaves the arena. And at the end, I think when Drek died here, I had a single Devastator shot left and no blaster ammo remaining. So that one, I managed the ammo as well as I could there, and I ended up with a little bit of a slower fight. It was 1 minute 45. The previous one that I showed was 1 minute 33, I think. And that's just because he didn't give me the bombs, basically. So I had to work harder for the ammo. But you can still manage the fight to where you do have enough to take him down. So for general tips, try your best. As we saw, let me just go back actually. You try to do more than one thing at the same time, right? Now at the start, all you can do is deal damage to him. But then once some ammo has spawned, deal damage to him while collecting ammo, so that you're doing two things at the same time. And after you press the button and he starts moving towards you with that ring of fire around him, get him to break ammo crates while you're still dealing damage, right? You always want to be dealing damage to him as much as you can. And then, he's leaving the arena. That's okay, because we still have those about 2,000 bolts to buy some Devastator ammo. And we can take him down while he's away shooting at us. And then here, actually, he's immune while he's moving towards the button. So I took the opportunity to go and get a little bit of extra ammo before pressing the button here. And that actually ended up making the difference, because I got an extra 2 or 4 Devastator ammo, and it was my second to last shot here. So like this shot that's already out, I've got 1 ammo left, and that's the shot that ended up killing him in the end. So again, this fight is all about ammo management. So as you can see, even though we're not using any real speed tech during this fight, there's still a lot of depth when it comes to the strategy that we're using, and still a huge chance to gain time or to lose time in this fight. So it is definitely worth practicing. So as a quick recap, the blaster is more efficient, and by that I mean you'll be able to deal more damage with the blaster per amount of money that you spend if you were to buy blaster ammo, and also more damage per ammo drop as well. But the Devastator does do more DPS, so the fight in principle will be a little bit faster if you're prioritizing using the Devastator. And the Devastator, of course, is also the only way that we have of dealing damage to him if he leaves the arena in those last 2 phases of the fight. So for that reason, I tend not to use the Devastator too much. Like, I don't overuse the Devastator in those first couple rounds. I do like having some Devastator ammo on hand, or at least the money on hand to buy the Devastator ammo just in case. So if you got any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'll do my best to answer them. I hope that was helpful.